Hello everyone, my name is Melissa Fowler and welcome to my website on virtual communities. A little about me, here's my picture. I don't really consider myself very active on social media or very involved in virtual communities, especially prior to taking the class. These 4 virtual communities were what I thought my experience was limited to, and those are Twitter, Reddit, YouTube, and video gaming online, like in Animal Crossing in this picture. But I've learned a lot about myself and the types of technologies and virtual communities I'm actually involved in, which is quite a few. I have some experience with managing social media accounts in the past, and that kind of disillusioned me majorly on social media. And I'm trying to come back to that because I know it'll be a great resource for me in the future in my professional career. And along with that, we have a lot of trends related to virtual communities, especially through social networks. So we'll talk more in depth about these in the actual website, but as you can see here, the major social media networks like Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram will continue to be popular, and the types of content that you see on them might shift a little bit based on what is becoming more popular. And companies also will be expanding their use of social media, although they typically rely on it pretty heavily already. They'll be using it for more ways to interact with their consumers and the customers. People are also going to have more reliance on social media to create virtual communities, especially as people interact more online and don't see each other face to face as much. And we're also going to become more cognizant about how we use social media and how it impacts us. So people might begin to use social media a little bit differently. We will also be talking about the virtual communities that we have explored over the semester in this course, including Facebook, WordPress, Twitter, YouTube, Pinterest, Instagram, Second Life, and LinkedIn. I'll also be addressing these learning goals that I set up for myself at the beginning of the semester, including how to successfully balance the different functions of creating and managing a virtual community, how to create communities with high engagement rates, how to determine the impact of algorithms on managing virtual communities, how to ensure a higher level of privacy when you're using social media, and how to learn more about platforms used by virtual communities beyond the most popular social media sites. In my future use of virtual communities, I would like to know more about using virtual communities in a professional setting, specifically as a public librarian. And so as I engage with that, I will be exploring what platforms worked best for this purpose and achieving the goals of a public librarian, as well as the potential negative and positive impacts of those virtual communities. So thanks everyone for watching that brief introduction, and welcome to the site.